Hello everybody, happy Monday and happy Thanksgiving holiday week. So Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. You know, there's just so many blessings that I and my family have received, and I'm sure if you guys think about it, there's many things that God has blessed you guys with as well. Warm houses, a place to sleep, a job to work and provide for your family. The list could go on and on. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about some things to keep your pets safe. And by the way, one of the other things I'm really grateful for is you guys. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to be a veterinarian and to be able to speak to people like you and to help you with your pets. And I just love getting to be on here and share pet tips with you guys. Thank you so much for watching, whether you are watching on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, or maybe you are seeing this on our web page at cornerstonevet.info. I just really appreciate you guys logging on, and I'm thankful that you guys are wanting to know tips to help keep your pets safe and to take a good care of them, because they really deserve it. And so I'm just really grateful for you guys. But let's dive in with some life-saving pet tips this holiday week. So Thanksgiving is a big time for us to get around together with friends and family, and our pets are such an important part of our family, and we like to eat good food, and maybe you watch some football, you know, maybe you play some board games, whatever you do with your family. It's just a really wonderful time, and just time to spend and love on each other, and maybe have some of those awkward moments too with those awkward family members. But that's okay, that's part of it. But your pets are so involved with that. So what do you need to do to keep your pet safe? So number one tip, as you guys are preparing for everything and getting the food and figuring out the menu, is the number one tip for you guys is keep the feast on the table. What does that mean? That means that a lot of times around Thanksgiving, we're eating maybe some fatty foods per se, like turkey and turkey skin, or ham, or mashed potatoes, or, you know, we have green bean casserole that has onions or garlic or stuff in it. And while those things are good to us, the problem is in our pets that can be toxic and cause problems. Foods with too many fats can often cause a life-threatening disease called pancreatitis, where the pancreas gets so inflamed that it can cause significant amounts of pain and can end up with vomiting and diarrhea, and just a big problem for your pet. Sometimes it can be to the point in people that you have to go to the hospital, stay for multiple days, and you can even die from it. The same is true for our pets. Our pets can die from pancreatitis if it gets severe and inflamed enough. So by removing some of the temptations for your pets, do not let them eat any of the turkey or the grease from the turkey or ham or anything like that, because it can cause pancreatitis, and I don't want you to guys have a problem with that. And so definitely avoid giving your pets any table food this holiday. That includes, remember, what do we season with things with the foods over Thanksgiving? Oftentimes it's garlic powder or it's onion powder. Remember, garlic and onions, grapes, and raisins, those are all toxic to pets and can result in significant life-threatening things. So we definitely want to avoid those pets now, or avoid those foods for your pets. So those are just very important things to avoid. Keep the feast on the table, guys. We don't want to cause pancreatitis. We don't want to see your pet because they got into something and they're poisoned and they have to stay in the hospital with us. We want your pets to stay safe and healthy. Same thing with desserts. No desserts for them. So oftentimes we have chocolate or different nuts or anything, and those things can be toxic to our pets as too. And so, you know, the best thing to do if you're going to have your pets around while you're eating is take a few of their kibbles, put them in your pocket, so when they're there at the table and they're giving you those puppy dog eyes and they say, "Mom, Dad, I really just want something," you can pull a kibble out of your pocket and give them. Now, if you're like me and you're completely weak, maybe you need to put your pets away while you guys eat dinner so you don't have to deal with the puppy dog eyes. That's not something I would be able to do. I can't deal with that. I will give in every single time, and so sometimes, you know, you have to put them away in their safe place. Maybe you can give them some of their kibbles to eat while you're eating at the dinner table so you won't feel bad. So those are 2 tips for helping you keep the feast on the table and keep them safe. Now, number 2, and it kind of goes along with number 1, is after we eat this great big feast, oftentimes we'll throw away the turkey carcass or put the grease in the trash can. Well, guess what? The pets can get to the trash. And so the second tip is to make sure you put the trash where the pets can't get it. And that means sealing it up really well. You know, if it's being put outside, make sure you put it in a closed container so that maybe your outside dogs that are watching you through the window and you're putting it outside, just throwing it outside, they will come rip the bag to shreds because it smells delicious. So make sure you put it in a closed container so they can't get that. Same thing for your inside pets. You know, you don't want to just bag it up and leave it. You want to put it behind closed doors or somewhere where your pets can't get it. Because again, if they get it from the trash, they can still get the pancreatitis and those life-threatening diseases that we talked about. Number 3, the third tip I'm going to give you guys as you go into this holiday. Again, I talked about the fact that a lot of times families coming to visit, or maybe you're having Friendsgiving where you're having a lot of friends come through. Some of your pets can get really kind of nervous or agitated with people around. So just make sure you think about how your pet reacts with different people. Sometimes it's best to maybe put them away in their crate or their safe haven. When you have people coming, maybe you can give them some of their favorite toys. Again, give them a little bit of their kibbles to their favorite meal. Sometimes putting some classical music on in the background. You know, you can go to YouTube and you can find all kinds of music that keeps dogs calm, all kinds of things. Turn the TV on them if you have a private TV, if you have that set up for them, whatever that looks like. But sometimes putting them away in their safe haven protects them, reduces the anxiety with all the new people and the new friends around. And the second thing it does is it helps prevent other people failing the puppy dog test. Okay, so you know, maybe you are really strong-willed and you're not going to give them anything at all, but other people that come to your house may not be that strict or may not understand how important it is that your pet doesn't receive food. We just think, oh, it's just a treat, they can have it. Well, it can cause some life-threatening problems. And so you want to make sure that if your pets are around and they're with the people and interacting with the people, make sure that your friends and family know, hey, we really don't want to give anything like this because we don't want to end up with Fluffy in the hospital. Okay, so we don't want to see you guys after Thanksgiving. We like you, but we don't want to see you in the hospital because that means your pets are safe, and that's what we want. So those are our 3 tips. Again, keep the feast on the table, make sure that you're putting your trash away, and pay attention to your pets. You know, do they need to go to a place where there's less anxiety? If you do start seeing some problems with vomiting or diarrhea, lethargy, they're not acting like themselves, make sure to call your veterinarian ASAP. And I see that Kimberly commented on here. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks so much for watching. No ibuprofen or Tylenol or Motrin. Absolutely. We don't recommend any of those things because they can cause some problems. They can be toxic to our pets. In fact, we don't even recommend aspirin either because we have much safer pain medications these days. So if you see any problems, first thing you should always do is call your veterinarian and they will be able to direct you better to where you need to go. So I hope you guys have just a wonderful Thanksgiving. Again, one of the things I'm thankful for is you guys. You guys are awesome, and I'm so happy that I get to be on here every week and talk to you guys. So be sure to drop in if you're watching the replay, say hello, tell me where you're from, if you're watching, you know, tell me your favorite holiday or Thanksgiving tradition, or maybe even just tell me what you're thankful for. So I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.